Hello, I'm William Green, former City Councilman, District 5. Montgomery City Council meets this Tuesday, August 18th at 5 p.m. in the Council Auditorium at City Hall on North Perry Street. Here's what's on the agenda. The headline item is money. The mayor delivers his budget message and the council takes up a single ordinance that does two things at once. It amends the current 2026 operating and debt service budget, and it adopts the new one for 2027. That's the biggest vote of the night. It sets what the city can spend for the year ahead. Before that, the council approves minutes from both the work session and the regular meeting held August 4th and honors two championship softball teams, the Montgomery Gray Darlings and the AUM 8 and under squad. Both are World Series champions. 3 contracts sit on the consent agenda, which means they get one vote with no discussion unless a councilor pulls one out. Sydney May Engineering would get $58,500 for engineering work on pedestrian connectivity improvements along Monroe Street and North Perry Street. Clark Mosquito Control Products would get $188,343 to keep the mosquito management program running. And Hydro Engineering Solutions would get $82,500 to install weather stations and stream gauges that monitor rainfall. Together, just over $329,000. Under old business, short-term rentals are back. There's a public hearing on the proposed ordinance setting requirements, prohibitions, and procedures for establishing, managing, maintaining, and registering short-term rentals in the city. Then a vote on the ordinance itself. If you rent out a property or you live next door to one, that's the item to watch. Also carried over is the business license application for the Hidden Gem Convention Center on Harrison Road. New business runs long. Councilor Szymanski brings 2 items: a review of violations at Apostolic World of Truth Church on Mulberry Street, and an ordinance amending the city's helmet use section. There's a resolution marking 50 years of prison fellowship, which got its start here in Montgomery. There's a resolution authorizing the mayor to apply to HUD for a substantial amendment under the city's community development block grant programs, $475,010 for the Fairview Farmers Market. And there's a retail beer and table wine application for Lions Pride 2 on Boyd Cooper Parkway. Then the demolitions. Kathy J. Matthews is appealing the proposed demolition of an unsafe structure on Ryan Street. Separately, the council will consider authorizing demolition of unsafe structures at 7 addresses, 3 of them on Drake Street, plus Lark Drive, Wilmington Road, Perry Court, and Glendale Avenue. A companion resolution declares public nuisances on various lots, authorizes immediate abatement, and assesses the cost back to the property. If you want to speak, the rules are strict and they have deadlines. To comment on an agenda item, you have to sign the roster before the meeting begins and write down the item number you want to address. To speak on anything that is not on the agenda, you have to contact the city clerk before noon on Monday, the day before the meeting. Thanks for watching. Brought to you by Montgomery Ledger. Follow for what's happening in your community. No bias, just news, the way it used to be.